Get ready for the action because the Cannes Film Festival is heating up. This year's jury is stacked with talent, featuring actors Stellan Skarsgård and Demi Moore alongside directors Park Chan-wook and Chloe Zhao. We dive into what's happening at the festival and the massive buzz surrounding these cinematic giants.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Hollywood is facing serious backlash as Cannes jury member Paul Laverty rails against the industry's treatment of stars like Susan Sarandon, Javier Bardem, and Mark Ruffalo over their opposition to the war in Gaza. Find out why this writer is calling out Hollywood and what he's saying about the political climate in cinema. The red carpet is calling, and the fashion is fierce. We break down the stunning looks from the 2026 Cannes Film Festival, featuring Demi Moore, Heidi Klum, and many other head-turning celebrities as they navigate the strict black-tie dress code. The 2026 Cannes Film Festival has officially kicked off, and the star-studded lineup is incredible. From the Palme d'Or contenders like Paper Tigers and Fjord to the incredible fashion moments, you don't want to miss this. Stay with us for the full breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for more breaking news. The Cannes Film Festival is gearing up for a high-energy event, blending highbrow cinema with pop culture nostalgia, as the 79th annual festival commences. This year's jury features prominent talent, including actors Stellan Skarsgård and Demi Moore, alongside directors Park Chan-wook and Chloe Zhao, who will attend a press conference. The atmosphere on the Croisette is described as loud, starry, and overstuffed, despite a scarcity of major Hollywood blockbusters at the 2026 festival. The event is also coinciding with the Cannes-themed filming of the fourth season of the hit TV satire, The White Lotus, with the Shishi Hotel Martinez being temporarily renamed the White Lotus Cannes. The cast for the series includes Laura Dern, Steve Coogan, Heather Graham, Rosie Perez, and Vincent Cassel, who is also part of the ensemble for Asghar Farhadi's Parallel Tales, premiering in the Palme d'Or competition. In a nod to cinematic history, the official poster highlights the 1966 Ford Thunderbird convertible featured in Thelma and Louise, starring Susan Sarandon and Gina Davis. Furthermore, a midnight screening on Wednesday is dedicated to a 25th anniversary salute of The Fast and the Furious, the 2001 street racing film that launched a multi-billion-dollar franchise. The Fast and Furious contingent, featuring stars Vin Diesel, Michelle Rodriguez, and Jordana Brewster, along with Meadow Walker, daughter of late star Paul Walker, are expected to make a significant presence on the red carpet. Director Thierry Frémaux has even suggested that the festival's celebration will feature muscle cars on the Croisette, calling it the most glorious kilometer in world cinematography. Cannes continues its eclectic programming, offering diverse screenings, including a 40th anniversary showing of the actioner Top Gun at Cinéma de la Plage. The festival underscores its philosophy that cinema is a religion, celebrating everything from auteur theory to populist appeal. The competition lineup is packed with films exploring themes of invasion, with several Palme d'Or contenders set around the Nazi occupation of France during WWII. Other notable entries include science fiction dramas examining unconventional parenting, body swap thrillers, and Canadian features staking their claim on the global stage. Canadian cinema is represented by Death Has No Master and Tangles, an animated adaptation, signaling a diverse and dynamic cinematic landscape at this year's festival. A Cannes Film Festival jury member has sharply criticized Hollywood for allegedly blacklisting actors who oppose Israel's war in Gaza, calling out the industry's stance on the conflict. Paul Laverty, a Cannes-winning writer, voiced his outrage, stating, "Isn't it fascinating to see Susan Sarandon, Javier Bardem, and Mark Ruffalo blacklisted because of their views in opposing the murder of women and children in Gaza? Shame on Hollywood, people who do that." Laverty, who won the Best Screenplay award at Cannes, defended these artists, calling them the best of us. The comments follow recent controversies surrounding Sarandon, who faced accusations of anti-Semitism in 2023 after speaking at a pro-Palestinian rally in New York, leading her to state that her stance made it difficult to secure work in Hollywood. Laverty issued an impassioned appeal to filmmakers to engage with politics, quoting Shakespeare to urge them not to avoid political themes when madmen lead the blind. The festival also featured discussions on the intersection of art and politics. South Korea's director Park Chan-wook, who heads the Palme d'Or jury, affirmed that art and politics are not concepts that are in conflict with each other, provided they are artistically expressed. Furthermore, Laverty addressed the influence of big tech, noting that the multi-year sponsorship deal between Meta and Cannes raised concerns about the concentration of power held by tech billionaires, warning against allowing them to dictate societal direction. Hollywood star Demi Moore, also on the jury, expressed caution regarding artificial intelligence, asserting that true art stems from the soul and cannot be replicated by technology. The glamour and high-fashion spectacle of the Cannes Film Festival are set to continue, with attendees once again navigating the strict dress code while pushing creative boundaries. According to El Oficial USA, despite the established regulations, film stars are demonstrating their flair by injecting drama and unparalleled style into the 2026 red carpet appearances. Industry observers anticipate a vibrant display of couture and high fashion, signaling that while rules are in place, the desire for high-impact, glamorous looks remains paramount for the festival's most coveted event. The 2026 Cannes Film Festival has officially commenced, marking the start of a highly anticipated celebration of cinema in Cannes, France, beginning on May 12th. The festival has already drawn a stellar lineup of global celebrities to the opening ceremony red carpet. Among the notable attendees were Demi Moore, Jane Fonda, Heidi Klum, Maura Higgins, James Franco, and Joan Collins, setting a high-profile tone for the event. Looking ahead, the 2026 festival is brimming with cinematic excitement. Key films are generating buzz, including the crime drama Paper Tigers, starring Scarlett Johansson, Adam Driver, and Miles Teller, premiering on May 16th, and Fjord, featuring Sebastian Stan and Renate Reinsve, set to debut on May 19th. Furthermore, the jury panel is stacked with talent, featuring Demi Moore, Stellan Skarsgård, Ruth Negga, and Chloe Zhao, while numerous movies are vying for the prestigious Palme d'Or award. The red carpet itself remains a major spectacle, with the staircase in front of the Palais des Festivals serving as a focal point for high-fashion displays. Adhering to the strict black-tie dress code, which mandates tuxedos for men and evening gowns for women, attendees showcase diverse styles. The festival guidelines permit alternatives such as a little black dress, cocktail dresses, dark pantsuits, or dressy tops paired with black pants, emphasizing elegant footwear. Notably, the 12-day event has also implemented specific restrictions, banning naked dresses and voluminous outfits that impede guest flow. Fashion icons have demonstrated flexibility in adhering to the dress code. While some stars have historically pushed boundaries, such as Bella Hadid in 2024 and Kristen Stewart walking barefoot, others have maintained traditional elegance. Heidi Klum, for instance, transformed the opening ceremony into a personal runway with a stunning Elie Saab creation. Jane Fonda dazzled in a custom Gucci gown at the premiere of The Electric Kiss, while Elijah Wood presented an honorary Palme d'Or to his director during the opening ceremony. Other attendees included Maura Higgins in an Andrew Kwon gown and Demi Moore, who sparkled in custom jackhammers and choppered jewelry. The festival promises an intense showcase of film, fashion, and celebrity presence as it moves into its main event period.